Most guys who come to me or to Fearless or to this work come for one desire, and that is to connect better with women or to become more attractive to women, which makes sense. It's a beautiful desire, and it may be what you think you want, but not what you need, because underneath that, and I'd be curious in the comments if you have the same desire, is to simply become more free, more expansive, more comfortable in your own skin. And as you become more comfortable in your skin, as you let go of all these stuck emotions, as you learn to be grounded, as you learn to, lift your energy up from your feet and from the earth and just be present in the world, you become more attractive, and you attract more money, and you attract opportunities, and you attract friends, and relationships with your family get better. So your entry point is women. Fantastic. What you're going to find out is that the rest of your world changes too. So what is the major step in accomplishing all this? Is your heart, is opening your heart. A few weeks ago, I posted a poll on the Facebook page and just asking, what are you guys most interested in learning right now? And it had everything from sex, dating, approaching women, wealth, self-esteem, but the number one, and this was surprising to all of us, the number one thing was accessing self-love by 30%. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that and give you some exercises on how to open your heart. Because when your heart is open, you become more attractive. There's less weight. There's more expansiveness. I was just interviewed by Erica Angelo, amazing coach of love and intimacy, and I was a client of hers a long time ago, and now she's a dear friend. And we were talking about how when men have this, you can see my hand, this closed sensation, this tightness around their chest, they tend to kind of fake it in the world. And women can't feel them. And so that first access point with women and with yourself and with opportunities is through your heart. I was just talking to a client the other day, great guy, grounded as fuck, getting stuff done in his world, and he couldn't feel his heart. So while he was getting a lot of stuff done, he wasn't attracting women. And the women he did attract, he was saying, I get bored with them, right? So this is this lack of connection. I'm making this little tube between you and women through your hearts. What I do every day, 2 to 3 times a day, is the simplest thing you can do to start opening up your heart. And that is, and it sounds corny, is to tell yourself you love yourself. Now, when I do it first thing in the morning, I do it before I go to bed, and it's simply this, is on the breath, breathe in the words, I love you, to your own heart. And you breathe that in, and you feel it sort of flood whatever part of your body it wants to flood to. Now, a lot of guys say that they can't feel this. Well, you're not looking for an overwhelming Jesus lights coming from the heaven type of love sweeping over you. You're just looking for a little crack, just a little bit. And that crack, when nurtured, starts to open up. So you breathe in, I love you, or I love myself, or Sam loves me. I mean, I do love you, but you don't have to use your name. And do this for about 10 minutes and breathe in and then breathe out whatever isn't love. A heaviness, it could be a sense of smoke, it could be a little sadness. And you do this over and over and over again. Now, if you do have resistance, the secret is to love that. Give that love. You can always release it later on, but in the moment, just love that. I do this in the morning, and it wakes me up and fills me with this nice feeling throughout the day, and I get lighter. Certainly before I go to bed. In fact, this is what I do is I lay down on my pillow and I do this. I don't know how long it takes because I fall asleep and feel really rested. I've been doing this religiously for the last 3 weeks, and it's interesting. The last week, I have felt so giddy. I said, giddy is the word. I'm walking around. I was watching television last night, and I was watching this, it's kind of a silly sitcom, and I was enjoying it, and the show was over, and I found myself, I blurted this out. I said, God, I love you, show. I mean, look at you actors. I love all you actors and the characters you play, and I was actually saying this all out loud, and I thought, you know, I'd gone a little bit wacky. Give it a try. And when you go out on the street, you're going to notice people looking at you and responding to you, and just be curious about you as you bring more and more of this heart energy. And when you do talk to a woman, either it's an indirect approach, asking where Starbucks is, or directly telling her what you think and why you're approaching her, she'll feel you. She'll feel this openness. When I talked to Erica, she said when men have their hearts closed, that there's a sense of unsafeness about them. It's not logical. It's not like the woman's physically in danger, but there's just something like, what's going on behind this? He seems nice, or he seems nervous, or he seems, you know, something's off. Start with the heart. And when you do come with that heart energy, when you do feel your own, even if it's just a little tiny bit of love for yourself, you'll stop seeking it from somebody else. And that is, when we talk to women, that's the needy energy. Please, this Hollywood bullshit about you complete me. No, you're complete. And she can feel that you are not pulling on her or pushing on her, that you're just there because you want to and you're attracted to her. And we'll see what happens after that. So give it a try. And if you do try it, try for at least a week and leave some comments below. Cool. Oh, I love you too.